Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we managed to complete the ceremony, which allows us to get access to seals, as well as any areas that we could not get to before. This time though, we're going to help the people of Alcamoth who have lost a lot thanks to the effects of Zanza awakening, as well as causing all of Telethia to awaken, and turning people from Hyantia to Telethia. Only purebloods though. People like Melia and other half-homs are immune to the effects. So let's talk to Mithral. Over here, she has actually a quest. Have you seen a boy called Telion anywhere? Uh-oh. Tell me in greater detail. If Melanie is asking, then Ricky also wants to know. Yes, continue. Ricky and I will listen to what you have to say. I'm really worried. No one I asked knows where he is. I have been asking people until our communications went down. He's just a little boy. I can't stop worrying about him. He must still be in Alcamoth. But there's no way I can go there. Little boy gone missing? That's really bad. We have to find him quick. Little boy must be really hungry. Ricky don't like being hungry. Exactly, he hasn't eaten for a long time now. I need you to find him as quickly as possible. Please, can you help me? Find Telion. It's in the capital, so yeah, you have to go find him in there. You are all so kind. The capital is a very dangerous place now. Please be careful. All I can do is pray for you and Telion's return safely. Rest assured that your issue will be tended to with haste. Yep, really very clever. Ricky always protect clever Melly. Watching over me is not enough. We are in need of your efforts too. So I'm gonna do these in order. I'd rather not accept multiple quests at once, so you have to go back to Alcamoth. However, you cannot skip travel to Alcamoth at all. Not kidding. You're not allowed to do that. Instead, you actually have to go through the gate again. Big warning, if you're not around level 83 or level 84, do not go in. Enemies here, guess what? I'm going to just show you instead. Now, as soon as you watch here, you already see devastation and destruction already. Leftover destruction. Every Hyantia turn into Telethia. Yeah. And there are a lot of high-level ones, especially the area Telethia in particular, are actually quite dangerous. They're the same Telethia you fought back in the first time you fought them. So don't expect anything too different. So we might as well deal with this. We're going to use Melia for a bit because I want to try to use her more because I've been using Shulk way too often for my own good. Because this is a lot more effective Melia than not effective anyone else. So let's go Starlight Kick you. Couple. Perfect. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. The area Telethia is probably dead. There we go. Telethia like these drop Hero Biter, which is actually a pretty good one. It's a good block rate. Telethia ring is their item they drop normally. Now, Telion himself is located above, so be careful. Assured Telethia are Telethia we cannot fight. They are way too powerful for our level right now. Shulk at best could probably take one on if his agility is high enough. But right now, I'm not going to run that risk. Oreo Telethia are also just as annoying. We need to wait until our experience is high enough. Actually, I'm going to make myself easier on myself. I don't think I can equip the combat boots unless I change my equipment setup. So let's check skill links. We have 36 right now. Does Dunban give you access to a... Ah, bollocks. I need a max affinity of Dunban before I can actually get that. And Ryan is totally unable to do it right now. Great. You need to have one of them, and each one of them requires a max affinity. Charlotte is the only one that actually gives you the lowest affinity when needed. Because Charlotte in particular actually has access to heavy equipment. So that's why you recommended to get Charlotte and Melia on teams constantly. Ricky, unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to switch Ricky off, which is sucky, but I have no choice. Let's put Charlotte in the last slot so that way Charlotte's last art will be capable of keep going. Downside is Charlotte does ruin all chain attacks no matter what, so be careful.
Don't let a single one escape. Make it a swift victory.
Yeah, Charlotte being underleveled does not help her in the slightest. These Telethia run around a lot and they're very dangerous threats, so let's just make sure we topple them. Alright, a lot of damage, it's almost dead. And boom. Alright, please die. There's a silver chest. It's unfortunate we have to put these guys out of their misery, but we have no choice in the matter. Mana chunks are the things they drop the least, and there's 3 Telethia here at once. 3 Telethia automatically give a lot of experience, so they're all going to fight together. Yeah, downside is, as you can tell, they're going to hurt a lot. We're going to have to rely on Dumbman doing higher damage, because Dumbman is literally the best one that can do it. No Telethia tail for you.
Witness my true power. Leave it to me. Full force. I'm on it. We're not finished yet. Leave
Now, Amelia needs to use some bolts to keep this going. There we go. Dumbman's almost level 84, which means I can finally get that gem equipped. Okay.
Focus your attack.
Dumbman's doing stat marks. Perfect. That means that AI will finally go target him now.
Indeed, Charlotte.
Take some wind and keep damage going on. I would use more damage over time if I could actually use it, but right now I have way too many. Ether Scatter is obnoxious. It causes paralysis and sends when flying a flowdown, so yeah, that's annoying. Thank goodness that Charlotte's best at healing.
Things are going to plan.
Alright, get rid of this next area Telethia. Alright, there we go. Dump that. Now you're on the ground. I can actually hit you. Smack.
Full force. My turn.
I couldn't really do a whole lot. Charlotte does ruin a lot of chain attacks, and that shows. Okay. The one thing I hate about when burst spinning happens is the fact that it blocks me out from doing any arts. Alright, Dumbman's level 84. I don't need this gem on him anymore, but right now I'm going to wait about that. Let's check the item boxes. Rare Telethia crystals. Alright, done with that. Let's change the equipment around. I need to get rid of the experience up on Dumbman. Let's switch it around to something else. I'm going to give him initial tension to max out his tension a bit more, and then, yeah, as you can tell, Charlotte is probably one of the worst. Gauntlet Boots, perfect for Charlotte for that, and agility up. Time plus, I'm not going to need that. Ether up would be perfect for Charlotte. I forgot Jump Armor would be okay, I guess. Not exactly the best one, all things considered. Lance Armor, though, probably is a better one for her. Her armor just looks so weird on Charlotte. Yeah, Lancelot armor. Then we give her the experience up so that way she gets more experience for this. Tion is found all the way up here. Unfortunately, there's also an Aurora Telethia, and Aurora Telethias are very bad, given the fact that they do a lot of damage overall, and they actually are the scarier enemy. Tion is actually found in one of the old areas that were areas that you could actually explore and sit down and talk to people. Unfortunately, with the whole nonsense that happened thanks to Zanza, we kind of has a very limited area where you can hide. So, yeah, let's just take care of this Telethia. I think this is the only Telethia that will get in my way for this. Let's actually throw a rock at him. Him, her, it. I'm not even sure which Kyantia died from this one. There are specific Telethia that actually have been transformed, but you can't do them yet until Quest activates. Wind, Thunder, Bolt, and then now we can keep this going till they get tail. Annoying, but not exactly that much of a dangerous threat. This speeds up the affinity between the two, and I'd rather get that more often than not, and this does help a lot more, so yeah. Rex arms again, not exactly too much. Alright, we're finally found Tion over here. Finally. Now, a lot of the other capital quests require you to go back to Frontier Village. This is not going to be something I have to do. Ironic enough, you actually trade with him while he's still trying to be afraid and hide. This is actually the last time you get Juicy Lana Fluid Fish, and as well as Edmion. Tion was the guy that we remember. Mithra asked you to come look for me? He's the... You remember correctly, the Hyantia child. Tion is actually the one that asked for a telescope. She's waiting by the ether planet in the RFC? Thank you, I'll go to her. Let's go back to RFC. Tion was safe? That's such a relief. I was beside myself with worry. I hope I was of some help. You are a major help. We did a great job. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Quest complete. Need to protect 6. Quite good. There are more quests that require you to help colony the Alcamoth. However, downside is the levels are a bit scary. So we need to go Frontier Village for the next ones. And you're probably wondering, who the heck is going to help the next one of Alcamoth? Well, guess what? Nello! Not know what to do. What should Nello do? Would be impossible for me to do alone. I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them. Hereupon will you solve all problems! Can Nello talk to friends about something? There is this talk of rebuilding Imperial capital. But it is dangerous at the moment because of many Telethia there. You look like you know Telethia. Even in that form, they still remain in Imperial capital. They probably still think a little like bird people. But cannot leave things as they are. Cannot let Imperial capital become a city of death. It pains me to say this, but friends must seek out those Telethia. Seek out those Telethia who were once Nello's old friends. And when you find them, put them to sleep. Do you really want us to do that to your old friends? It is for the best. Nello's old friends no longer know themselves. Old friends are no longer friends. They would want this. Dash 5 Aurea Telethia in Alcamoth. Yeah. We gotta take care of them. Will friends do this for Nello? Sorry to ask you, friends. Nello's old friends in form of Aurea Telethia. Good luck with these tasks. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Yeah, let's give it our all. This is probably a dangerous team setup because considering the fact I don't have access to a tank. Ugh. Alright, we gotta go get these Telethia out of the way. Let's go check for them. Switch around to Nutchtor Marsh, Frontier Village. Aurea Telethia are found primarily close above. The big ones in particular are all the Aurea Telethia, so yeah, kind of dangerous. Not exactly a recommendation when going after these guys, because sit at regular high levels. So I'm going to switch around to Shulk again. These guys are immune. Because these guys are immune to topple and they are very dangerous. Because of the level they're at right now, we tend to be under-leveled for this. You can go after other Telethia if you want to, like Aurea Telethia level 87. These are actually around the level that you want to go after. Ashura Telethia, Aurea Telethia, Aerial Telethia. Yeah, exactly. A lot of Telethia running around. Rock. Let's just take care of some Telethia so I can get my experience up with this. As we'll take care of them. They're actually a good amount of experience. Get over here. What the? Huh? What the actual heck? Oh, so now you decide to do it. Okay, game. Sure, biased. The big guy over here is level 89, and only characters that can do it is Shulk. Thankfully, though, the big guy does fight alongside enemies, but right now, we might as well just put Shulk in the party afterwards. Characters learn new skills. Amazing Stars reducing cooldown at night, which is great for Ricky. Dom-Yang finally got the increased tension when landing a critical hit, which means he maxes out tension very quickly. So, let's go and put Shulk in the party, unless I want to give Melia the experience up gem. Actually, I think I'm going to do that, given the fact that it's a little bit safer for me. Man, the limits of Melia being stuck with light equipment sucks. Okay. Might as well get the Spike Defense gem off and get myself the experience gem. Dame doesn't really need it all that much anymore. Actually, who has it right now? Oh, Charlotte does. I forgot that Charlotte had the gem equipped. Whoopsie. Melia's behind in levels. I need to do this. Take your butt over here. Alright. Leave these guys away from this guy, because I don't want to risk this. Aurea Telethia, of course, being a Telethia that is immune to topple, you're going to have to be careful of incoming attacks. We want to start this battle off right. Let's switch support, summon Earth, and slam it with Perf. It's going to do a lot of ether attacks, so be very careful and mindful of your surroundings. You still use Spear Break and Starlight Kick in order to get this out. And using Soul Reed again. Soul Reed stops only physical attacks. It does not stop a single ether-based attack. Unfortunately for me, I still have to use ether-based now. Alright, that means I'm going to have to resort to something else. Let's do Paralysis. This will stop its auto attack slower. And then I'm going to use a Tempest Kick. Let's do another Summon Bolt. Let's do a Burdenate, because at max chain attack, it does a good amount of damage. Unfortunately, I have to use this in order to keep the chain attack going and keeping the chain going. I can't do anything about it. That's why Shulk is recommended to do against Telethia. Let's use a Mind Blast to seal all of its auras. Move its aura entirely. There we go. Now its Soul Read is gone, and I can actually deal damage. I needed to do that because I ran out of Summon Bolts, and I need to make sure I can get rid of it. It also is Art Sealed, so now it can't do any arts. It only is resorting to auto attack because it has no choice. Alright, let's take care of this one and finish it off. Aura Telethia is dead, finally. 1 out of 5. Telethia Mirror is what item it drops. As you can tell, this does speed up the leveling process a significant amount. However, the downside is getting all the way back up to Mind Blast is a lot slower than getting up to a dang Monado Purge, because it's so much easier to get Monado Purge up versus getting the Aura up. And plus, you're going to run the risk of wasting it, so that way you can get more Summon Bolts off, and you can't exactly do that while the Telethia is around. Whoopsie. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. I'm going to get attacked now. Thank you. So annoying. These also have a chance of dropping haste gems, so you might as well go after them while you can, but it's very annoying. Aura Telethia are always at level 89 no matter what, so you might as well take care of them while you can, but it is sad nonetheless that you have to take care of those who are once Hyattia that were stuck like this only because of Zanza's awakening. Like I said, Poison, just skip past this. You don't get to get out. What are you talking about? You don't get to get out. Geotech Goggles.
Ricky may well be the softest of all Nopon.
Ricky suddenly feel afraid.
I love that one. Geotech Goggles is great for Fiora, so you might as well equip them. But unfortunately, the downside is you're losing that you have to resist 7. So yeah, don't bother. Aura Telethia again. Oh, good. I managed to get the dang tension still. Ugh, that was annoying. Form a Spear again. It's 3 slotted now, so yeah, kind of good, but I'm not going to recommend it given the fact that we already have better weapons that are better for us. There being 5 of them is a bit nervous ending, and I hate them for that reason. These Telethia are obnoxious by nature. I usually don't like using Melia for this because Melia doesn't have the best output unless you have her as your controlling character. And unfortunately for me, this results in me having to spam arts rapidly. Ironically enough, the Aura Telethia do not bother using Soul Read because they die too quickly to actually use it. The Art Seal cripples them entirely, so whatever. Oh, for crying out loud, game. I was trying to grab the box, but you said no. There we go. It died, and I can actually grab this chest now. Mana chunks there, decently worth it in money. So let's just go and take care of this. Mana chunk again. Now, the last 2 in particular are found primarily up here with more Telethia running around. There's a 3 area Telethia running around. So, yeah, be careful. Although, I need to be... I'm probably going to have to fight this thing, aren't I? Thank goodness for running. Although this one's level 90, so you have to make sure you have a level high enough to beat it. So let's actually go and smack an arrow Telethia. But I think this is enough for a level up. Because I know Melia is about to level up, and Dominic is about to level up, so let's get this guy down. Oh, crud, it noticed me. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good in the slightest. This is so bad. This is... Get out of here with that annoying move. I hate your face. Thank you! Now I can actually hit this thing on my level. Although now Dumbass is holding me back from Killer Sky. Oh, for crying out loud, Force Topple is obnoxious! The game doesn't tell you, but it's gonna kill everyone.
Ricky, do something. Hero will save day.
Dumbass fully healed. That means I can survive this one. Thank you. But I'm now dazed.
I fear I approach.
I'm fine with this. There we go. Dumbman final level up to 85. Good grief, game. All of my hate. Now I'm at least somewhat decent levels that can actually go around this area a little bit more safely. However, there are Teletia here that are much worse. Let's get these group of Teletia. I'm gonna cut this out. Be right back. That was exhausting. Now I can finally enter the actual dang capital as well. Now I can actually go in here. The Imperial Palace I can finally enter. However, downside is the Imperial Palace is one of the dangerous areas. A lot of these Teletia level 88 and level 83. So, 88, so... yeah, be very careful. These Teletia used to be the guardsmen, so that's why they're tougher. Take your butt over here. Thankfully, though, it's not all that bad, given the fact that Teletia themselves, by themselves, are actually very easy to deal with unless you're fighting a big guy. Yeah, a lot of enemy fights, I have no choice but to do this in order to get past these enemies, because they're going to attack me immediately as soon as I get too close. As much as I want to use Shulk for this, I'd rather not have him on AI, given the fact that Shulk on AI is the dumbest moron on the planet. As you can tell before, Shulk's AI, for some reason, spams speed or purge randomly. Let's check something else in first of all. I forgot to check. Let's check the arts and see if I upgraded them. I have Spear Blade and Metal Blast upgradable. Summon Earth being a max is ridiculously stupid, and it's insanely good. I forgot to upgrade. Yeah, why did I do that? It doesn't increase the topple duration, it just speeds up the process. So let's go and get Spear Break up higher. So the kick higher. There we go. 28 seconds is a lot shorter. Ricky has other arts that you can equip, so let's go get Hero Time to maximum, so that way we can actually use it better. Dumban does not have anything of comes to mind. Fiora has Spear Blade. I might as well upgrade that to max, considering I have a lot of AP and I have not used it. 10 is not the maximum in this game, but it is technically very close to maximum. I'll explain why when we get to a point. Healing Energy has not helped me in the slightest, so I might as well just get rid of it. Healing Energy does not help me anymore in the slightest, so let's just get rid of it and equip to... I'm going to equip... yeah, Shutdown. Shutdown is at least useful, and I'd like to make sure I actually have it in case I need a Force of Sleep. You know, actually, let me check the affinity chart right now. Let's see who has the best affinity right now with Melia. Melia has what affinity of Dumban, and Ricky is blue affinity. I need to max out these affinities, so I have no choice. I'll go after that unique monster again just to max out the affinity. All you have to do is just do that rapidly and then go after it. If you didn't see that previous video, that unique monster causes sleep with its spikes, so you have to make sure you have debuff resist maximum. If you have debuff resist maximum on one character, they won't be affected by sleep, but everyone else will be. But you still have to get rid of the other enemies, given the fact that those enemies in particular are very annoying at their level. So, yeah. And they fight alongside them no matter what. Frankly enough, we're getting close to level 86, and that's insanely good. Teletia ring again? Alright, whatever. Might as well try to fight that Teletia by itself. Now it's actually in an area I can actually fight it by itself. I don't have to worry about it too much. Downside is this guy is quite dangerous at level 90.
Now you shall witness all power.
Might as well get close enough to actually force a fight. Protect, whatever, increase poison. I want to get away from it so that way I can actually be out of range of certain attacks. Kill this guy in particular. I'd rather not be toppled, but slow on you and Soul Read, obnoxious. I have to spam arts in order to get Soul Read back away, so Mind Blast. Annoying, but I have no choice.
Most impressive.
Great, now I'm being targeted. Ah, help! Thank you, Ricky.
Approach my limit.
You are the greatest of hero pawns.
Summon wind. Razor wind. Spear break.
Alright, he actually got rid of his... Oh, I think I know what happened. Dummy managed to get Spear Break off in order to actually use Starlight Kick. Not Starlight Kick, but the Electric Gut Buster is... no, actually, like Tempest Kick. Tempest Kick can get rid of a buff. So that's why I managed to get rid of it, so I don't have to worry about it. Thank goodness, I managed to actually get that off. It still removes it, but it's so finicky. Make sure I have Mind Blast at least, so I can actually deal enough damage to this guy. I really hate Aura Teletia. Alright, and there we go. Let's die again. Yeah, toppled. Up. Up. Infinity up. Perfect. Die, please. It has been a long time since the transporter's light went out. Maybe the ether furnace controls are broken again. Can't we go out of here again? Help us, please, anyone! Stop making such a noise. What would happen if Telethia saw us here? Surprise quest! Vidian rescue mission! Transport is broken, trapping people in the White Wing Palace. Only a matter of time before the Telethia come fix the ether furnace controls. Find someone who knows how to fix the ether furnace controls. So, in order to do that, we need to turn on the power again. As you can tell, the transport is turned off. So let's go back to Nella and finish this quest, because that's actually required in order to activate the controls. So you failed the Telethia. Thought it inside Nella feels sad. Nella appreciates it. I hope it wasn't some help. Yeah, Melly was big help. Actually, there is a Nopon who is good at repairing machines. We'll help that, but this Nopon we could be repelling the Imperial capital. Quest complete. Power goggles and HP 5. Nice. Now there's another one. Thanks to the friends, rebuilding of the city is now in sight. Now Nella needs friends to get some you-know-what. You know, some of you knew what. Tell me in greater detail. Know what Nella needs? No. Maybe Nella has been drinking too much. Anyway, Nella spoke about working with Nopon who fixes machines. That Nopon said we need to start by fixing all broken machines. We need to use these machines to rebuild the city. But we do not have the correct machine parts to do that. Nella can get hands on other materials in Frontier Village, but machine parts, not easily acquired. Are you making the preparations of all on your own? No, it's just Nella alone. Nopon merchants also help me. Nella could not do this work alone. Of course, having help of friends will allow us to succeed too. You gotta get a lot of pieces. Thankfully, we already have everything, so thank you for doing this, friends. Need 5 refined parts M's and 5 new cylinders. Oh, geez, only wonder. Rest assured that you two will continue to do pace. By the way, Nella, I have everything you need. Are those Mechon parts? Nella's first time seeing such parts. You need to give these to someone who's good at fixing. There is another one who escaped with Nella. This someone is good with machines. Friends should go talk to him. I hope I was some help. Yeah, Melly was big help. You could never have gotten these by ourselves. Please take this as thank you. Sorry, we. Everything is done, and Agility up 6. Insanely good. Agility up 6 gives you a 40% agility up. If you get max agility, it's insane. Now, the Nopon in question that he's talking about is actually a Nopon that we are familiar with. If you go to Alcamoth's Sprite Quest, you can actually check. Why someone knows how to fix machines? Gee, this Nopon in particular. Kakigaki. I have a request I wish you to fulfill, my friends. With the things the way they are, the rebuilding cannot go ahead, I fear. That is a worry. That's a big problem. A terrible scenario indeed. However, thanks to you, we can see the light through the cracks. But we are still not in a position to proceed with the rebuilding. I just remembered, the ether furnace controls are broken. The ether furnace is the main power source of all Alcamoth. Most transporters do not function without its power. Unless we fix them, we cannot begin to rebuild. So we need your help, my friends. If we fix it, do you think we can rescue the others? The ones trapped in the White Wing Palace, I mean. Oh, you're right! If the furnace controls were fixed, we could go there. We need to hurry. We gotta get refined part else from the mech on the fallen arm, as well as frost glass. We already have 2 frost glass we're gonna need, but this is gonna be a bit annoying. You really are a wonderful bunch of people. I'll be here making preparations to repairs. Okay, I'll give my best shot. Here, I'll show you what he can do. We need to make sure we actually got your Mechon part L's, and as much as I don't want to, I'm gonna have to kill some Mechon. Be right back. I'm the biggest idiot box that ever idiot box. Natalia over here actually has the item in trade. I'll be right back after I trade them and go back to the Frontier Village. Alright, let's cut Guggy can fix the ether furnace controls now. I knew you would do it! With these, we can now fix the ether furnace controls. Come back to me again when you have some spare time. I hope I was of some help. I nearly forgot. I want to give you this to show my gratitude. Thanks to you, we should be able to make the repairs. Power boosters 5 and strength 6. Great. Sorry the interruption briefly. I had to change. I had to wait until a little bit. I already accepted the quest, so whatever. Kagagi, you've come just at the right time. I've been preparing for the repair of the ether furnace controls. You know how it's done, right? Tell me in greater detail. Yeah, we ain't got much to go on at the moment. What? You don't know how to fix the control panel? I'm afraid I can't go with you to show you how. Telethia there. It's too dangerous for me. But fear not, young friends. I shall teach you how to fix the ether furnace controls. We've just remembered what to do, and you'll have it fixed in no time. You can leave it to us. There is no need for me to learn how to do it, though. You can just teach it to Shulk. You, sir, are a giant among men. How brave you are! But please do not take it as if you think it's too difficult. What would we do if you were to get hurt doing this? Wait, was he calling Ryan stupid? Thank you so much for rising to this challenge. Once we have the peace in this land, we can all return to Alcamoth. Guys, repair kit. Was sure that your issue will be done into a haste. Yep, Melee very clever. Ricky always protects clever Melee. Rushing over me is not enough. We are all in need of your efforts. Back to Alcamoth again. You have to go through RFC and walk all the way back. Yep, back to the furnace controls we go. I suppose since Ryan and Melee are low affinity, I might as well use them for the heck of it. I'm still going to grind up on that dang unique monster for it, but still. I'll grind up on the unique monster later and just off-screen the grinding, because I don't need to kill it in order to get the affinity up. I just need to keep talking them. Giving them items might help the process, but it's a little bit easier if you just decide to go for sleep and constantly do it. At best, you can get it max affinity quickly at about 30 minutes each time you do that. It's incredibly stupid and spammy. So, as long as you have a debuff resist, you're fine, but whatever. Might as well go up to the top. I'm going to ignore these Telethia because we're not going to need them to fight them at all for this. Alright, Telethia again. I guess even though we killed them, they came back. Odd. Interesting. You can technically hug the corners if you want to in order to avoid enemy fights, but it's not guaranteed given the fact that they just like to walk around that area a lot. Alright, I'll cut this out. Be right back. Finally got away from that guy. That's annoying. Although I know for a fact this is going to also be way worse given the fact of what's about to happen as soon as I open these doors. This door is already open, but as soon as we get to the Aether Furnace and activate it, guess what? Telethia. Primordial Telethia attacks us. Yeah, it looks different from the other ones a little bit, at least in terms of design, but it's a little bit annoying nonetheless. Because it's in our way, unfortunately for us, we might get stuck in the Aura Telethia, and the Aura Telethia suck. That way, I have no choice. I wonder if I can just lure him away from that area. Alright, a little bit. I'm trying to keep him away from the big guy, and I really don't want to go for him. Ryan. Oh, good. Ryan goes for Wild Down fast, and then Shield Bash after. That's actually very good. There we go, there we go. This Primordial Telethia is a bit annoying. No way am I letting you get that off. Ooh, white affinity. They're like kick. Ouch. Happy, happy. Wow, down. Missed. Not now, not now, not now, not now. Yep, it attacked me. Ah, great. I really don't care for you. Get out of here, Primordial Telethia. You're so ugly, it's not even funny. There you go. Now the big guy's gonna attack him. Great. Alright, this Telethia's finally dead. Get out of here. That was annoying. Banquet Biter. Good grief, Ricky. You got one that has a lot of plus. Oh, great. Not what I needed. Whatever. Rare Telethia Crystal and Telethia Mirror. Whatever. This one contains a Lancelot gear and Telethia. It gives you an aggro of down. Alright. Now I'm done with that. The transporters actually work again, so we can actually go back and save those people that were still trapped. This one gives you the White Wing Palace, so yeah, let's go there. White Wing Palace is where the area we were at before, back when we were, well, imprisoned. Hi guys, I think you need help. Oh, the other two seem to have vanished. Hey. Vivian. No problem. You know Vivian, right? Yeah, she's, well, the Hyantia half-breed that was friends with that other Hyantia. Hey. Thanks for helping us. I thought we were never going to get out of here. There was 2 more of us here, but they've already fled. I still had some strength left, so I wanted to stay a little longer. The 2 who escaped are both really grateful to you all as well. I'd better get back going now. I hope we meet again. First quest is done, and we managed to finish it. We got ourselves a Grey. Let's say arms, helm, and greaves, which are very powerful gear. As well as a level for Rhine, and we maxed out a lot more affinity at this place. Of course, like last time, let's head back to Frontier Village and tell them the good news. Of course, it has to be nighttime because the guy's not out here at daytime. Kakili! La, I thought it would be impossible to obtain tidings of Vivian. I'm so glad that it's all is well. I'm really grateful to you all for bringing me word of Vivian. Someone as decent as Vivian is destined to survive. It's surely written in the stars. You know? So it was fairly dangerous then? I was right not to go with you. Anyway, I have been no use. I merely have been in the way. Take this as a token of my thanks for your help helping me. I'm forever in your debt. I was some help. You were, and that was a brilliant job. It ain't no lie. Now we can go back to Alcamoth anytime. I'm so happy. Power Frame 5, Sentinel drones, and an Ether Up 6. Very good. Actually, does that Ether Up mean one thing? Does that mean one thing? Does that mean one thing? Can I actually get away with it? Let me remove this. Now, what happens if I try to remove this one? Yeah, I can finally go with only 2 instead of 1 more. Great. Finally, my thing equipment space doesn't feel way too big. HP up is great for me. Skill tree, by the way. Skill links upgraded. Ricky got another skill link with Melia, so that means one thing alone. A lot of great benefits for her, but Ricky gets a big benefit for Melia. One of them will be later, but it will give him an aggro debuff and as well as increased ether attacks. Increases the ether is ultimate ether. There is one more quest in Alcamoth in particular. That's the last one. In order to do this quest, you need to have done the quest prerequisites. You don't need to do the prerequisite for this, but this is the last one, and then we're going to end this off and get a heart-to-heart done at the end of it. Now I need to be absolutely sure. Attel, excuse me, can I ask you for a favor? Back in the capital, our dad turned into a Telethia. Now all that is left as our family is me and my sister Xion. That is a worry. This is news to me. I thought you were only ever worried about Shulk. That's not fair. I'm worried about this too. Well, a bit. I'm coping with it. But Xion thinks our dad is going to come for us. I don't want to tell her the truth just yet. She should at least have some kind of memento for her dad. I know he had a precious object he kept buried in the ground. Precious object? What kind of object? I didn't get to ask him what it was. He just told me to dig it up if anything ever happened. There's something precious that has been buried near the Fountain of Hope in Alcamoth. Let's go get that one. Thank you. Daddy, that bird, by a small fountain near the Fountain of Hope. He always used to go there. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. Here, up, I'll show you what he can do! Now, there's a downside. If I don't have Shulk in the party, I'm in trouble. You know what? Let's bring the original trio back. Yeah, I'm going to use the original trio. Screw all of it. I need to do this. Even though we got the transporters, by the way, back up, we cannot skip travel there. We have to go there safe first. Oh, right. Those drones, by the way, we got. I might as well put them because considering they're very good. Sentinel drones give you a sword drones 10. Yeah. Sword drones 10. Yeah. We only got way more. 10 is the maximum you can get from sword drones. And it's insanely powerful. For a good reason. Now let's go to the Fountain of Hope. I think this is the one down here. I'm pretty sure we already know what's about to happen, given the fact that, one, we have to finally give him peace, as well as everything else. Telethia is still running around, as well as the big ones. The big guys are something I don't want to fight. This used to be such a beautiful place until Zanza happened. How tragic. Ironically enough, they haven't damaged the dang places around too much. The Fountain of Hope is right here. And over this way is another area of Telethia, but not just that. Let's head a bit over this way to dig up the object. It's right on the ground over there. Already dug up for whatever reason. When grabbing it, Telethia Vartrain has appeared. Let's put him to rest.
Everyone, let's go! Let me at him.
I'm gonna go all out.
Let's focus our efforts.
Understood.
Let's put him to rest. Like all Telethia, he is capable of using Soul Reed. So be very careful about this guy, especially given the fact that Soul Reed is the most obnoxious move in the game. So I don't like choosing Thrust Impact. They're immune to break, so don't bother going for break. Predation, obnoxious, it forces topple on everyone. Dang it, I hate your stupid move! Stop that! That predation is so cheap. Force topple on everything, I wish I had that. Oh wait, I have Spear Break and Starlight Kick. Oopsie. He's a Storm, a lot of damaging arts. Yeah. Alright, let's try to do some damage. Sword Drone's 10 is insanely powerful for a reason. Alright, we've taken care of him. Put him to rest once and for all. He does a Telethia tear. Fateful, wistful tear that brings back thoughts of a passion to mind. Let's go collect all these and give these last ones to him. Of course, before we go, look at the heart-to-heart done we wanted to get done. Alright, Ricky. The Forefathers. Fiora! Fiora! What is it, Ricky? What is this thing, Fiora? Ricky, you think, wow, Ricky, you like it. This is a statue made to look like the Hyantia forefathers. Melia told us, remember? Forefathers were important. Yes, they're said to be they're said to be the founders of Melia's family line. So many's great-great-grandpy-pons! That's right. They're all credited with bringing civilization to Bionis. Melia's riddles already could have a Ricky think it cool. Why don't you let her know that? I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Fiora, Ricky want to be king. A king, huh? Sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, if you get to be king, what will you do? Make weapons! Fight Dino Beast! A force to fight a Telethia. That's quite ambitious, Ricky. Ricky wants to help everyone and stop Dino Beast at the same time. Don't forget me in your squad. You already want to hear Ricky's idea for weapon? Ooh, tell me, Ricky. Ricky put Dino Beast's favorite food on the ground. When Dino Beast comes to eat, Ricky spring big trap to catch him. Ricky put lever and ground collapse to make Dino Beast fall into hole. Then throw sand on Dino Beast to bury it. That's your plan? Yes, we all not like Ricky's plan? Well, it's not like I don't like it, but how do you even leave the trap building to soak? The king should think more about his kingly duties. Fiora, right, Ricky need to be cool king. If the Telethia were that stupid, nobody would be scared of them. Dang it, Ricky, you're so dumb. Darn it, Ricky, you've made me sad with your stupidity. Alright, let's go talk to the Atal, and give him the memento left by his dad. Also tell him that he put him out of his misery, and now he's finally resting in peace. Or rather, we should tell him that he's finally gone.
Wanna play?
This is my father's precious object? Yes, I see. This really is precious. Thank you so much. But this me and Stallion can always be our family. I'm glad everything worked out. We did a good job. Let's dance. Now dance, someone dance. Up on dance. I wonder what that would go like. This photo also shows us what Mom used to look like. It will make a lovely present for Cheyenne. The quest is complete. Willow is stab and physical protect 6. Meh. Not all that needed. Let's go see Cyan and see how she feels after getting the memento.
Come and see.
When my brother gave me this photo, his eyes were all red. I asked him if he's been crying. He said there was something in his eye. If you change the time to a little bit earlier.
Come and see.
My brother gave me a photo, you can realize I never seen Mom's face. Only my mommy.
Come and see.
But my dad's young, he's younger, my brother's really little. I'm not in the picture because it was taken before I was born. My mommy has always a big tummy. That must have been me in there. Yeah, and that's it for Alcamoth for a bit. Well, there is more for Alcamoth later, but for now, I think we're gonna end this off right here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, there's a side quest back in the IRC that we want to take care of. So, see you all next time for that side quest.